Hello viewers, continuing with my next video, The Tempest, Act 3rd, Scene 1, and in this video I will cover from line number 45 to line number 70. So Miranda has told her name in the flow of emotions to Ferdinand. When Ferdinand requests her that let me know your name because I want to remember you in my prayers. So at once with the flow of emotion she says Miranda. But just at the same moment, she remembers that she had made a promise to her father. And she feels sorry for that she has broken that promise. But anyways, after knowing the name of Miranda, Ferdinand's reaction is like this. Ferdinand says, admired Miranda, indeed the top of admiration, worth what is dearest to the world. So Ferdinand is happy to know her name and he says that admired Miranda, यानी कि Miranda, your name is worth of admiration. It is indeed the top of admiration. यानी कि it is really worthy of admiration and praiseworthy your name is. Worth what is dearest to the world. You are worthy, as valuable as the dearest object of this world. It means Ferdinand is happy that admirable Miranda is standing beside him and she is as valuable, as worthy as anything in the world. Full many a lady I have eyed with best regard. Line number 48 you can see. Full many a lady I have eyed with best regard. Actually, Ferdinand was a prince. So he must have met many women in his life. Now he is comparing Miranda with all those women whom he have met in his previous life. So he says that full many a lady I have eyed with best regard. Means I have met many women with full of regards. Many worthy women I have seen and I had great regards for them. Many a time the harmony of their tongues hath into bondage brought my too diligent ear. Line number 50. He says that the women whom I have met in my life before, so many times the sweetness of their tongue, the sweetness of their voice has just fascinated my ears. यानी कि I took interest in their conversation. I took interest in talking with all those worthy women. For several virtues have I liked several women. These women, various women were having various virtues. So I liked several women. I liked many women for their versatile virtues. They were endowed with many blessings, many virtues. So I like many of them for their different virtues, means different characteristics, different features. Never any with so full soul, but some defect in her did quarrel with the noblest grace she ought. He says that I could never find anyone full of all good virtues. Never any with so full soul. Line number 48 you can see. I liked many women because of their different virtues, but no woman I could find who was full of all virtues as you are. I could realize some defects, some disqualities used to quarrel, used to just go in contrast with their noblest virtues. So, यानी कि each woman was virtuous whom I have met in my life, but still I could find some drawbacks, some shortcomings in their personality and put it to the foil. Line number 55. So that's why their good virtues were defeated by their disqualities. But you, oh you, so perfect, so peerless, are created of every creature's best. But when I look at you, I feel that he is talking to Miranda. He says that when I looked at you, I found that you are so perfect. You seem to be the epitome of perfection. You are matchless. Peerless means matchless. यानी कि no one can match you in virtues. You are created of every creature's best. यानी कि all the best qualities of every creature. यानी कि all the good things, good virtues which any creature can have, you are made of by blending all the virtues together. So you seem to be a perfect woman to me. I am impressed by you the most when I compare you with all other women whom I have met in my life before. So I found you the perfection, the woman with all perfection. Miranda replies, I do not know one of my sex. No woman's face remember, save from my class. Line number 60, you can see. Miranda replies that I do not know any other woman. You know, Miranda was living on that isolated island and she has never seen any other woman on that island. So she says that I can see only my own face in mirror. So I just recognize only my own face in mirror. No other woman I don't know. So nor have I seen more that I may call men than you, good friend. And moreover, not only women, even I have not seen many men. My good friend, I have seen you only as a man. Besides that, she has seen only for her own father and Caliban. So she says that even I have not seen anyone whom I can call a man. So my dear father, except my father, I have not seen any other man. So how features are abroad, I am skilless of. What is the appearance of other men outside this place? Beyond this place, what are the looks of other men? I am skilless of means I do not know. I am ignorant of the looks or of the appearance of men abroad. How features are abroad, I am skilless of. But by my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you. So she says that since I do not know any other man, I cannot imagine, I cannot assume even what kind of features the man must be having beyond this place. I swear by my modesty, because that is the real jewel for me. By my modesty, by my chastity. I swear here and says that I would not wish any other companion. Line number 65. She says that beside you, I would not like to have any other person as my friend in my life. No other man can appeal to me besides you. So nor can imagination form a shape besides yourself to like of. Even my imagination cannot shape any other woman, cannot shape any other man beside you whom I can like. So you are liked by me the most. Since I do not know any other man, so I do not have any wish to know anyone except you. I am happy for you. But I prattle something too wildly, and my father's precepts I therein do forget. So when with the flow of emotions, she expresses her views. At once she again remembers that, oh my goodness, I prattle means I am talking too wildly. I'm sorry, actually I forgot again the words, the instructions of my father. Percepts means instructions. I have forgotten the instructions given to me by my father, which I should have followed in all circumstances. But I'm sorry that I have been talking too wildly. In a way, she has expressed that she cannot love anyone other than Ferdinand. So up to here I stop. Thank you.